welcome to my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. Today is the 7th of May 2025 and this is Flosstube number 86. Now it's been 3 weeks since I last done a Flosstube, and the reason for that is because I didn't get a great deal done within the 2 weeks. We did have a lot of public holidays and a lot going on, so I thought I'll wait an extra week and that way I've actually got something decent to show you. So I do have 9 whips that I've actually worked on now. Have a bit of haul to show at the end and some bit of exciting news, what I've been up to, and I have a finish. I have 2 finishes. One that I finished earlier, which was a special gift that I couldn't show you on here because I know the person that was receiving it watches my videos. So I can show you that one now and let you know who that one went to. And I have a finish, not a fully finish, but a finish I finished yesterday. So I will get into it and show you all these goodies. I do have some haul at the end. Now I did get to go and meet Nessa, the other admin. Well, one of the other admins. She lives in Queensland, the same as me, only a couple of hours away. So we had a good visit. We turned up on her doorstep to say hello, and I'll put a picture here of us together. And it was a great day. It was a full day. We left early in the morning and didn't get home till dinner time. But we had a great visit, a lot of laughs, and yeah, it was all in all, it was just a good day. Hubby enjoyed himself too, so we both went up there, exchanged some goodies. I had a parcel for her and she had a parcel for me, so it was all good. But yeah, so that was fun times. Yeah, I'll put up the picture of us together when we were up there, and also a picture of her gift that I made her. I'll put up here as well. Now I can actually show you that. That's a finish for this year. I can actually show it to you now. But yeah, it was a great day. It was really a great day. So looking forward to doing that again. So we might get into the whips now. Okay, so I might show you my finish first. Well, I've shown you the pillow that I did for Nessa. And another one is, do I have the cover photo? What did I do with the cover photo? I do, just give me a minute. I forgot to get the cover photo out for this one because it was all finished. This is the Forbidden Fibre Cell. That's the one I'm looking for. So this is the cell that I brought and finished. I didn't finish it as the cell was finishing, but it is finished now. So this one I have done on 16 count Ada, 16 count Lugana, and colourway was Fairy Tale. Now I got it all in a kit, so I've used all their fabrics, cottons, and there we go. That's the finished project. Now thinking of making this one into a pillow, I have found some nice dragon. It's a dragon material, but it's just of their scales. That's the word I was looking for. Dragon scales, which I'm going to put on the back of it, but loving that one. It's a blue dragon. There's a lot of words in this one, which, I mean, it was a mystery, so you don't know what was coming, but I did enjoy it. It's not something that I would normally do, but loved it anyway. So that's that one. That's a finish. So I do have a box behind me with finishes in that I really need to get fully finished. There's a few in there that I need to get framed, and a couple to do into pillows. So it's on the to-do list, as they say. But yeah, so happy with that finish. Got me hot cup of tea today. No cold drink today for me. Parramatta. It's Getting quite chilly of a morning now, so yep, time to have a cuppa, not a cold drink. Okay, let's get stuck into these whips. There's 9 or 8 to show you now. So let's just get stuck into them. Okay, the first one. Now these aren't in the order that I worked on them, but the order that they're written down. So this one is a Heaven and Earth design. It's a toy shop and it's by Aimee Stewart. And I came down here and then I decided I was going to go here and then go up, but now I've decided I'm going to go across and go up. Now I have been watching a lady doing a Pokemon one, and she's done all the bottom and gone up. She's come down from the top, and when she's come down it hasn't met up. So I'm a bit worried now that these aren't going to meet up. I know they probably will, but so I was coming across here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to change and I'm going to come down here and then go across and meet, because I thought, well, if there's a problem along here, it's easy to fix. Along here, not so much. So I'm going to come down this side because I've already reached the bottom here and come across. I've started coming across near the elephant. So now I'm going to pick up here, come all the way down, and then go and meet in the middle on the bottom line. So that's my theory at the moment. Now we'll put before pictures up for you. Now on Toy Shop I only got 860 stitches in this time, and I'm on 51.80%. So I have been coming along the bottom. Now this is one of the elephant's legs, and I've just come up further. Now my idea was to keep going across, but when I see this other lady have trouble coming down, I'm going to come down the other side and then meet up with this one. So next time you see this, it'll be coming down with a register and a display cabinet. But that's where we are on this one. And it's on 51.80%. So I was hoping for a finish the end of next year, but I think it might be 2027, mid-year. We will see, but next year is working on like a year of BAPs, so I'll get, well, the aim is to get a heap more progress into it. I've just got to keep pulling it out a bit more. But I get sidetracked with some of the others as well, as we do. Okay, the next one I worked on is the Mug Sale by Shannon Christine Designs. Now, I was doing the Gingerbread Lady mug, and this is what it will look like. Now, I'm not doing them in order, I'm just doing them as I pick them. Now, you won't see Tiger again, unfortunately, because I've got the door shut. Because we do have a house full at times. And he doesn't like to be in this side if the door's shut. But outside he's fine, so he's outside again at the moment. Okay, so this one, this one is, I'm doing a challenge, 1 mug a month, and so far I'm on target. This one was finished right at the end of the month, but still a finish at the end of the month. So this is where we are with this one. Oh, he looked like he was missing some stitches up here, but they're just white ones. So that's where we are with this one. And the next one I think I'm doing here. I'll have to check the border, but I'll get stuck on the white border. I might even get that in today and get all this white border done like I do. And then normally 3 settings. 1 setting is doing all this white, and then 2 for the mug. But that one's just like a little mini finish every month. But loving that one. Like I said, so far I'm on target, because this one I'll be finished in December. But we are going away in October, so I do have to do double up and try and get 2 done the month before, so I don't fall behind in October. So that is that one. The next one I worked on is another Heaven and Earth design. This one is Breaking Free by Ciro Marchetti, or Marchetti. There's a lot of ways of saying his name. Now, I have finished the Pinocchio and Raggedy Ann, and the challenge is to get the bottom of this snow globe done. we'll see how we go with that one. So far, so good. It's just a matter of bringing them all out a bit more, but I'm trying to bring in the small ones so I can get all these little ones finished, in theory. But yeah, I'm just loving them when I work on them. This one, there's a needle wonder. Breaking free, where are we? I did 892 stitches and I'm on 17.12%. And here we are with this one. See what I mean? I finished Raggedy Ann and Pinocchio. Now where I've been working, wrangle this, is just in the middle bit. So I'm just working this red little, there's a red little band along here, and then you'll get the bottom of the snow globe, which is a silver piece. So that's where I'm working on this one. This one is done on, looks like 18 count Aida. I'll have to get the book out and start writing down what ones I'm working, like what material. Most of them are Aida, but these ones. But that's where we are with that one. Once we hit the middle of the year, which is only next month, the end of next month, I will go through and work out what challenges I have left to do, and then I will focus on the challenge. So I might be working on one project for say 3 days instead of just the one, because I want to try and get as many challenges crossed off as I can. So at the moment I'm not doing too bad. Okay, so there's that one. The next one is another Heaven and Earth design. It's Mini I Love You by Randall Spangler. Now this one, the challenge was to get the trees in, or reach the both sides and get some tree in. So technically I've reached both sides and I'm getting the trees in now. But I want to get a bit more tree in, not just a couple of colours. So this one I've done 684 stitches on. This one I was actually working on last night upstairs, because hubby's gone away again. So I took one upstairs while I was waiting for him to call. So here we are with this one. So I did, sit there, doesn't want to sit. I did find the edge of the pattern here, and then started bringing it up and filling in so that I can go straight up and it'll all be filled in. And then I've just come back and, because I only took up a few colours last night, but there's the start of the tree on this side. And now I'm just filling in these colours because there's only 2 colours in here. So that's what I was filling in last night. But yeah, I got the start of the tree. So that's technically my challenge is done on this one, because the other side has got the tree on it as well. So technically it is done. But I still want to get some more of the tree done, maybe reach the top. But like I said, technically the challenge is done on this one. But like I said, I got 684 stitches and I'm on 10.53%. This one really pops. This one's on a 16 count. I'll have to bring out the paper with all the counts on, because that's what I keep forgetting to tell you, what it's on. Okay, so the next one I worked on was Gnome Tiger. That's right, I couldn't find a cover photo for this one when I was looking. And it's not in there, so... One second, I'll just bring up the cover photo. Yep. Don't click on it, hold it. Alright, so this is the mock-up. This is Gnome Tiger. This is one that Ness has done, and it is in the group for sale. So this is the one that I'm actually doing at the moment. Isn't she so gorgeous, hanging on to that tiger? So I started on her mouth because that worked out to be in the middle. So I've done some of her mouth, her chin, and I've been working on her eyes. There, I don't want to bash the camera. So this one I got 856 stitches on, and I'm on 2.62%. Now you will see before pictures, but this one I've been working on her eyes. So now she doesn't look like an alien. So here we are with this one. Yeah, so I started around her mouth and her nose, because that's virtually the middle. So I've just been going up, getting her eyes filled in. I pick a colour in one eye and then take it over to the other eye as well. So that's where I'll keep working when I come back to this. I'll keep going with her eyes, get the eyes done, and then finish her face, I think. But at least you can tell what she is now. She's not an alien, she's an actual person. But loving that one as well. There's just not enough hours in the day to stitch everything, or, you know, stitch as a bit longer than what you want to, because it just doesn't work that way. Okay, the next one I worked on. This one's Enchanted Fairy. Now, do I have a cover photo? No, I don't. But this one is out of a cross-stitch magazine. Who's she done by? Cross-stitch Crazy magazine it's out of. And this is what she's going to look like. And she's in lovely colours, but I just haven't got the cover photo. But this is where she is at the moment. So she's quite pretty. Now this is done on Ice Ice Baby. This is 28 count from Colour Cascades. That I know because I've left the tag on. And this one I worked on her and I got 600 stitches. Now all the top part is done. I've still got half a wing or a small wing to do. Now I did work on the yellow in this wing. So all I have to do now is, these are the rocks. I've just picked a variegated floss to do the rocks. So there's two different coloured rocks, and then just bring her leg in. And then just do all the back stitching. This one's for our granddaughter for her birthday. So loving this one. Then I've got to go back and do all the back stitch. But now I finished the drag one. This one will be in until it's a finish. So I'll be working on this one every week, so I can get it as a finish. So now I've actually done my floss tube. This one will be a nightly one. This one will go upstairs while hubby's away, and if I want to work on it during the day as well. But it will be an upstairs one, because I didn't bring it down with me, but I brought a magnifying glass that goes around your neck and it just sits here. And that way I can see upstairs instead of taking that big one on the stand. Because I wasn't taking anything upstairs that I couldn't see properly, like anything on 25 or 28, because I need a magnifying glass. So now I brought one that goes around the neck and it just sits here. So I can do them upstairs now. So that will be one that goes upstairs. Okay, so the next one I think is, yes, it's the band sampler. This one is Northern Expressions Needlework Twisted Christmas Band Sampler. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. Now, me and Nessa are doing this one together. We're doing a band a month. So at the moment we're on par. We've done, where's the one we've just done? This one here, which was April's. So now we're doing May's. So at the moment we're on par, but the next two bands are mainly just cross stitch, so there's no specialty stitches, unless we've read it wrong. But yeah, so we should be able to keep on course. I'll put up before pictures, but this is where this one is at. So to get this band, this is the band I finished. I've still got to do like little candy canes in between and then a satin stitch at the bottom of it. But that actual part of the band is finished. So next time I work on this, which I'll leave this one out, I'll do the candy canes and the satin stitch and then on to the next band. So this one I've done 624 stitches to get this band finished. But these are all specialty stitches. I'm loving them. Once you work out how to do them, because specialty stitches are all new. They're all new this year. So once you work out how to do them, they're not that bad. These ones were the hardest so far. I did make a mistake here. It looks like I should have taken it out, but I thought, no, it's going to be unique. This looks like a cat head or a rabbit head. So I just left that in. It's going to be unique. So there we are with that one. And this is on the 28 count. But I'm not sure where the fabric is from. It's a beautiful fabric. Could even be a paddock lane design one. I'm not sure. But there we are with that one. So this one will stay out like Toy Shop and the mug sale so that we can keep working on it every month. So they're the 3 that stay out at the moment. Got so many that stay out, it will be the same project soon if I'm not careful. But it's all good. And the lucky last one that I worked on was the chatelaine, which is Fairy Garden. And this is what it's going to look like. Now, I did bring you along on the journey with this one, so if you haven't seen the way I've been doing it, there is videos up. I think I've done about 9 videos now. But I've recently posted one last Wednesday. So this one ended up getting 696 stitches in. Don't know if that's right. Well, here we are with this one. This one is done on a 28 count a rose. This is a fabric from New Zealand. I can find the dye if anyone, where I purchased it from, if anyone is interested. But I got all these pink little flowers all the way done. I done some specialty stitches in the corner. I done the band going around, and then I've started on the scrolls. Now, like I said in the video, I was thinking of doing scroll by scroll, but once I've done the outline on that one, I think I'm going to go around and do the outline on all the scrolls and then start filling them in. This one I try and do every second Saturday. Now I've got the two chatelaines. So you will see both of them, hopefully, now that we're back on track. So this Saturday will be Swan Lake, and then the Saturday after will be this one. So you should get to see both of them next Flosstube if all goes well. But yeah, I really like this one. It's really, yeah, just pops. I've still got a few stars to do in here. Some back stitching around the bells in the centre, and then all the beading, which I'll do at the end. But I'm going to get these scrolls all done, and then I'll come back, I'll do the bells, because that's all just like a back stitch, and back stitch these bells in the middle, or stars I should say, around here. But loving it, I really am. And my goal for this year, for this one, was to get those scrolls done. So if I get them all outlined, then I've got a good chance of getting that all done. So we can only hope. Well, that's all the whips I have to show you. 25 minutes, that's not too bad. Now, I'll just put these on there. I do have a nice little stand that I brought from Temu. I'll put a photo up of it. It's like a magazine rack, and I've been putting all my cover photos in there, and it just works well. I'll put a photo up so you can see what it is, but it just works well. It's just a little thing from Temu. Didn't know how it was going to be and whether it was going to be any good, but works wonders. So, where'd I put the ones from the next one? Okay. So, next floss tube, I will be working on Toy Shop, the mug sow, and the band sampler, and the enchanted fairy will be in there as well. But besides those ones, I'm going to be working on Heaven and Earth, the rusty cauldron. Now this one, I was saying that I was having problems. I was down here, I was having problems with the fabric. So I have decided to restart it again. So I brought some new fabric. It's a 20 count aider, which I know I'll be fine with. I'm going to start in the middle instead. So I'll be starting on the cat's ear, which I'll be doing the black, working the black down and getting this cat done. So that's the challenge now, is getting the cat done. I just wasn't happy with working on the 25 count that I was working on. I just wasn't feeling it, just wasn't wanting to work on it. And when I did work on it, I only did a very little bit. So I was never going to get it done because this is a big one like Toy Shop. So now it's on 20 count aider. I know I'll be fine with it. So like I said, I'm going to start in the middle this time. I'm going to come down, work my way down, not just count down. I'll work my way down and do this cat. So that's it. I did highlight, I don't know if it was 310 or 3371. There is heaps of it in there, but I don't know if I'm game enough just to do one colour, then come back and fill it in. I don't know. But once I start doing it, then I'll make that decision. But the challenge now is to get this cat done. So he's not very big. And I can work down from there. I think there's a one row of, or two rows of, I'm not sure if it was 310 or 3371. It was a dark colour. So I worked down to him, and that's going to be the challenge now instead of this window, because I was really close to the window, but it just wasn't feeling it. And I think I only had about 3,000 stitches. So that was the time to make the decision. Otherwise, I would have just kept going, but I wouldn't have got it finished, pretty much. Okay, so the next one is Simpsons. And this one I got from Etsy. It was in a pack with Friends. No, with Big Bang, sorry. So this one I'll be working on. See how much we can get done with that one. Then I'm going to work on Charting Creations Around the World. I haven't worked on these ones for a while. Now I'm working down in this little corner here. I'm doing 10 by 10 blocks on this one. Maybe a couple of stitches outside the block, but that's the way I think I'm going to go on that one at the moment. It's the first time doing block by block. This one is Merry Mischief Makers. Oh, I can't see where this one's from. I think it might be Soda Stitch. I'll have to check that one up. But this is the cat reef. I've started in the middle on the two cats. Next one is Soda Stitch Sewing Cats. This is what this one's going to look like. My challenge is to get the middle shelf done, I'm pretty sure. Now I'm halfway through it. So I want to get some more done on that one. This one goes really fast once you do it, because I've nearly done the two cottons and I've been working on this bit here with the cat hanging down. So I'll see how much I can get done on that one. And this is one that I never got to touch this fortnight. This is Tiger on a Bike. Now the challenge for this one is just to get as much done as I can. I know it's going to be a while before I reach the tiger because I started at the bottom on the bike. I should have started it on his nose or something, but that's okay. I'll get all these bike done and then I'll come up to him. So I'll have the good bit for last. So that's that one. So give me a minute. I'll just get these together and then I can show you what I'm going to, my starting point. Okay, so that was only a second for you, but a little bit for me. So this one is Charting Creations. This one's Around the World. This one looks like it's done on 18 count Ada. There's my starting point on that one. Like I said, I'm doing 10 by 10 block on this one. First time I've done just blocks, so we'll see how that goes. So I'm just picking what, I think it was 310. I'm not sure if I finished it, but I'll have to have a look when I get the pattern out. But but I'm just picking a colour and doing however many stitches there are of that colour in that 10 by 10 block. Hope that made sense. It did to me, but so that's where I'm starting on that one. I think this one's Merry Mischief. Yes. Like I said, this one I'm doing in the middle. This one is done on Colour Cascades Fairy Wear Boots. Yeah. I won't know until I've actually done some more, but I'm not sure which way is up. Could be like that. That looks like it. Yeah, that looks like the cat actually, his ears. That might be the way it is. But yeah, that's where I'm starting with this one. And we'll find out when I unroll it and put it on a Q-snap. But yeah, the challenge was to get the two cats in the middle done. So they're not very big, in theory. Dear. This one I think is The Simpsons. Yes, this is done on a 14 count brownish colour Ada that I dyed myself, or a tanny colour. This one I'm hoping for a finish this year, because I'm halfway through it. There's not a great deal left. Once I sit down and get some work done into it, as you can see, there's not a great deal left to do on it. Where is The Simpsons? So there's The Simpsons. And I'm more or less halfway. Nearly finished up the top. Got to do itchy and scratchy. And then down the bottom. So more or less nearly halfway. So I'll get some nice work into that one. And see how far we can get within the 2 weeks. That one might be a quick pick up if hubby's home or something and I can just do a couple of hours. I might just pick that one up and go to town on it because it's quick and easy. This one looks like it's, yep, Tiger on a Bike. There's a starting, itchy nose. There's a starting on that. Now I did end up with a mistake, but I doubled it over, come back and fixed it up. But that's where I'm starting with that one. But yeah, I've started on the bike, so I'll just continue on the bike. The whole bike will get done before the tiger gets done. And lucky last, this one's got to be Sewing Cats. Yes. This one looks like it's done on 28 count. So this is where we're starting on this one. Like I said, I finished the 2 cotton reels. And this is the fabric, and then you've got the cat hanging down here. Then I've got another cat to go with a pair of scissors. So when I sit down to do this one, I can actually get a fair bit done. So I'll get the middle shelf finished, easy. But yeah, loving that one. I seem to love working on 28 count because you do it 2 over 2. And it just looks a lot neater than what it does on Ada. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be working on. This one's easy to find because it's in a cat bag. I try and do the theme bags and keep them in the same one so I know what they're in, but sometimes you just can't. So the next mug. Let's just find the mugs. And I can show you the next mug one I'm going to be doing. Just give me one moment. I don't think I've done Mrs. Claus, so I think I'm doing Mrs. Claus next. I should have had that already printed out, but yeah, I just slipped my mind. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the next one I'm doing. Mrs. Claus. If it's not, then when I show you my next Flosstube, you'll find out anyway. So that's it. I did 7,940 stitches and I worked on 9 whips. And like I said, I got those 2 finishes. Now haul. I did get a cute little dog. It's just to hold the textures and some pens and my scissors that sit right next to here, next to the computer. Isn't he cute? He's so cute. He was just a Temu find. So I did get some more cotton, some more fabric. So pretty cats. There is a pattern that's just got all cats. So might end up doing that and making a bag for that one. We'll see how that goes, but got enough fabric there to do it. I also got some cotton pearl cottons. These are a number 8 weight. I thought I'll give these a try. I haven't used these ones before, but we'll just give them a go. They'll always come in handy. And I have got a few more kits. So there is a couple, just a couple. Now I did get one. This one is a one with swords, and this one I got from Nessa. Thank you, Nessa. It's got a dragon in it. And a castle. So this one should be a good one to stitch. This was one of the presents that I got when I went up to see her. So this is all a stamped kit. So that's one I'll be starting. Maybe not today. And I did sort of go down a rabbit hole and order some for myself. This one was a nice dragon, and oh, it looks amazing. It's going to look nice when it's all stitched up. Lots of colour changes in that one, but I think that's gorgeous. And another little dragon, another cute little one. These are all 14 count. This one's got no background, so it's not going to take long to do this one, she says, hopefully. But it's so cute. It's so cute. And then I found another one. It's a pretty lady in yellow looking at roses. Now, I've already done Roses of Sharon, and she's up on the wall behind you. And I was thinking she would look nice sitting next to Roses of Sharon. Not much difference in size. I'll just put it in the same size frame. But yeah, I think she'll look nice next to Roses of Sharon because she's in red and she's got pink flowers as well. So this one's in yellow with pink flowers. So I'm going to do that one. Not today, but yes, that's another one I'm going to start. You can go down a rabbit hole looking at all these patterns. I think that's all I got for haul. I got a heap more off of Nessa, but I didn't ask if I could tell you all of it, so we'll leave it at that for that. So that's about it for me. If you haven't joined Facebook group Fun with Cross Stitch, pop along and join the main group there. We do have some challenges in that group. We also have Fun with Cross Stitch Safari group, which is linked to the main group. You have to be in the main group to get into these groups. We do have an ocean one for the ones that have finished Safari, but if you don't want to do Safari and you just want to do ocean, that's fine. They are there just to keep you occupied, give you something to do, have fun with, see all the animals. And we also have the holiday one, which we launched the beginning of the year. Now, we are on Route 2, but if you still want to join, that's fine. You can start on Route 1. There is no set time limit to start. You don't have to start on a certain date. You don't have to finish on a certain date. It's all about having fun with your cross stitch. Now, you do it at your own pace. If you get sick or there's any reason that you can't stitch, just flick us a text. Just put or put a post up. Nessa has done some posts out of the office or sick at the moment, or you know, there's all sorts of things that you can put. But don't stress if you think, oh no, I'm not going to be able to stitch for a month and I'm going to be behind. Don't worry, there's people starting the Route 1 all the time. So it's fine. Just continue at your own pace. If you're away, when you come back, just pick up from where you left off. There's not a problem. It's all about having fun. After all, it's a hobby, and hobbies aren't meant to be rushed. If you're a slow stitcher, then there's easy and easy routes or easy number counts for you. There's numbers. Words are hard today. There's an easy number count for you to do. If you're a fast stitcher, there's an expert. So there's plenty of choices. So you just go at your own pace and have fun. Enjoy the journey, see the different places, see all the different animals. There's lots of photo ops that Nessa's put together. She's done a terrific job at helping put this together. And as far as, well, as from what we've heard, everyone's enjoying it so far. So that is really good. If you want to get in contact with me, my email address is down below, Fun with Cross Stitch. You've got the Facebook groups, and you've also got Instagram, which is Fun with Cross Stitch. Now, I haven't been posting over there much lately, but you can still get hold of me there if you want to. I think that's about it. I will see you in 2 weeks. Yeah, so I'll be back on track because everything's back to normal now. I don't think there's any public holidays. We don't go away until October, so I've got plenty of time between now and then, even though that time is going to fly. So that will be it for me. Like I said, if you haven't joined the group, pop along. Have some fun with us. Enjoy. There's also a chat group that you can interact with us. Not a problem. That's it for me before I find something else to waffle on about. Probably not related, but anyway. I will see you in a fortnight. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for all the new subscribers that have come along. I hope you enjoy what you see and come back to watch another one when I put another one up. I'm still trying to get Stitch With Me's done, but it's a bit hard when I've got a house full. Putting up my floss tube's not too bad. I shut the door and then you can't hear much outside. So it's not too bad at the moment, but every time I try and get a Stitch With Me, by the time I've got time to do it, something happens or there's a lot of people and there's a lot of noise, so I just can't deal with all the noise. So I will get that done anyway, but probably the next video you will see will be the chatelaine and then another floss tube. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you in a fortnight. Bye for now.